heart is where the Hebrew home is. For where the heart is, that's where you find the Hebrew home. Hebrew home, Hebrew home. Good morning, Hebrew home. My home, my heart. My heart is where the Hebrew home is. For where the heart is, that's where you find the Hebrew home.
Good morning, everyone. I am your host, Olivia Cohen, coming in live from the Dorfner Judaica Museum here at the Hebrew Home, and this is Good Morning Hebrew Home. Just a friendly reminder, once again, please send us your comments, questions, and we will share them on the show. You can write mail and give it to your friendly therapeutic arts and enrichment programs activities person, or you can leave us a message by dialing the number 2813. Again, that is 2813. We are adding something new for our viewers to call in for, so anyone out there, on Mondays we will be adding a trivia or riddle question to our Monday show, and the first two callers to leave a message on our line by dialing 2813 will win a prize. So winners will be announced on our Friday show, so to make sure you're watching, you have to make sure you're listening and hearing if you won on Fridays. So let's start by today's trivia question. Which longest running daytime drama moved from radio to TV in 1952? Is it A, Days of Our Lives, B, General Hospital, or C, Guiding Light? Again, one more time for the question. Which longest running daytime drama moved from radio to TV in 1952? Was it A, Days of Our Lives, B, General Hospital, or C, Guiding Light? Call us, give us the answer on extension number 2813, and we hope to see your calls. We have a great show planned for you today, so let's get into the news. Today is Monday, May 18th. Let's take a look at the weather in our neck of the woods. Today will be mostly cloudy with temperatures rising up to the 70s. Let's move to this day in history, May 18th. 1804, we took it all the way back to the 1800s. Napoleon Bonaparte is proclaimed Emperor of France. May 18th, 1951, the United Nations moves its headquarters to New York City. May 18th, 1969, Apollo 10 launches from the Kennedy Space Center and later transmits the first color pictures of Earth from space. So that's pretty cool. Our famous birthday for today is Meredith Willson, born May 18th, 1902 in Mason City, Iowa. He was an American flautist, composer, conductor, musical arranger, band leader, playwright, and author. He is best known for writing the book, music, and lyrics for the hit Broadway musical, The Music Man. 3 songs from The Music Man have become American standards. They are 76 Trombones, Gary, Indiana, and my favorite, Till There Was You. Other popular songs composed by Willson include It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas, May the Good Lord Bless and Keep You. And here's a line from The Music Man from Wilson's character, Harold Hill. I hope you guys all remember that. Call us in and let us know. You pile up enough tomorrows and you'll find you are left with nothing but a lot of empty yesterdays. I don't know about you, but I'd like to make today worth remembering. Speaking of birthdays, happy birthday to Pauletta D. and Dorothy P. We wish you all the best. Also happening today, let's see what food services is cooking up for us. Today's lunch will be chicken coq au vin with fresh mashed potatoes and fresh grapes for dessert. Dinner will be roasted fennel and carrot soup with broiled fish and orzo for entree. And for dessert, we have tapioca pudding. So hope you guys all enjoyed today's meals. Our guest for today is the Vice President of Rehabilitation here at the Hebrew Home. Please help me welcome David Siegelman. Welcome, David.
Thank you for having me, Olivia.
Yeah. So, I always start off with everybody in this way. Tell me a little bit about what you do here.
Wow, what do I do here? Several different areas. I oversee the rehabilitation department. I know Ray was on a few weeks ago, an amazing job. And I also oversee the short-term rehab program as a whole, as well as various other departments, our reimbursement department, our pharmacy, customer service, and I do work with our home care agency as well.
A lot of different things here happening behind the scenes.
A lot of different things,
Many hats.
always fun at the Hebrew Home.
So, what led you to the role that you're in today?
Wow, it's been a long journey. Originally I started out as a physical therapist, and that's where my footing is. I had some medical issues as a child and needed to spend some time in the hospital. Knew I wanted to give back and help others. Didn't know what I wanted to do with that though, and one day my father handed me a magazine because I was that child that, shall we say, wasn't that geared towards looking for the future and stuff. So he gave me the magazine that said top 10 professions for the next generation.
Okay.
And physical therapist was in there. And I said, wow, this looks interesting. And from there, it's all history. And I became a therapist and eventually wanted to move into management. And about 7-8 years ago now, I moved over here at the Hebrew Home and taken on more and more responsibilities.
Wow. So it went from a magazine that kind of just sparked this interest for you, and that was it from there. That's all she wrote.
That's the abridged
Okay,
version.
great. So, as a physical therapist, I know people work with different populations. How did you come to work with older adults?
I started out my career in a hospital, which allowed me to see all different age groups in different diagnostic groups and areas. And from there I learned, first of all, I was able to eliminate children because at that time I had my first child, and I just didn't have the stomach to see children who were having medical issues, especially having my own child. And slowly but surely realized I enjoyed the rehab world, short-term rehab world, as well as long-term with the geriatric population and working with our seniors. They have so much to give back to us.
I often see you have a really strong connection with our residents here, and you know a lot of things about them, and it's not just the clinical, but it's also that relationship as well.
That relationship is often built on humor.
Yeah.
And we joke around a lot and we have a lot of fun because when people are ill or, maybe not experiencing the best days of their lives, bringing a little humor goes a long way. And I'll be honest, many of them bring more humor to me than I bring to them.
Yeah, I can say I have a few jokes I've gotten from residents that I keep in my pocket, but that live on with me for sure. Humor seems to be definitely a thing that is just so natural for you. Is that something that you have found has really helped in your clinical work and then also just in your career working with this population?
I believe in the adage, you work hard, you play hard. And because of that, I've always taken on and been the first one at work or the last one here, just to make sure those that are working under me are well situated and really situated for success. But with that being said, I like to have fun with it too, because we put in a lot of hours. We deal with some challenging circumstances, and let's be honest, laughter is fun. So why shouldn't we experience more of it?
Yeah, I agree. So that's a little bit about what life looks like for you here at the home and in work, but what's life like outside of here for you? I know you said you had a daughter.
Oh, I have 2 daughters. I'm married, have 2 daughters and the female dog. So I am outnumbered at home, and that's okay. I'm good with that. And family time is important to me. I try to bring humor there and understanding. I'll be honest, my wife tends to be more the disciplinarian. I'm more the explainer and the educator. I don't like punishing. It's not fun. I like doing the fun things. And I like spending time with both my wife and my children. And I like having time as a family and then time with each of them. And my Jessie, my little cockapoo, she's been here in the past. She was a volunteer dog. She's a little older now, so walking around the Hebrew home is a little bit tough for her. But I like having my alone time with her too. It's meaningful, and we all have a great time, and I have the best family.
Yeah. I miss your dog. She's great. She's so cute. So how old are your girls?
Well, my girls are 16 and 12, and junior in high school and the 7th grader, and finishing up the school year, starting to look at colleges.
Wow.
Teaching her how to drive. Wow. I want to talk about something nerve-wracking.
Is that nerve-wracking?
It's the toughest thing I've ever done.
I think back at my dad teaching me, and I would have been scared myself. So.
You know, we joke around with it. My youngest daughter did come up with a helmet on her head one day when we said we were going to go out and Emily was going to drive. So we can make a few jokes to each other, and it's all good.
It's a big step, driving.
Yeah. It's a nerve-wracking step for the parents. It's an exciting one for the child, but you know, you realize how uncomfortable it is not to have control.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we do a lot of other fun things. We cook together. Love to cook with my kids. Both of my kids are completely proficient in the kitchen.
That's great.
Taught them at a young age, and we do a lot of things. The only one in the house that doesn't really cook is my wife. She's very happy to have 3 cooks in the house, so she never has to.
That's great.
So we do a lot together and enjoy it.
So where did your passion for cooking kind of come from?
As a young child, my mom worked 2 jobs, and my brother and I really had to learn how to cook. And it probably grew in college. I became a sous chef, and really gained a little bit more expertise and comfort with it, and just started enjoying it and experimenting. My wife is a baker, and I've learned the difference is a cook likes to experiment and says a little bit of this or a little bit of that. Baking is very precise. I will not bake. Okay, it's a little too measured for me, but really found love in experimenting with it.
Yeah, baking's like chemistry. It blows my mind, but yeah, that's why I don't do either one of those things. But cooking, yeah, is there a favorite meal that you like to make, or meals?
Well, my family's favorite meal that I make.
Oh, that was a dual. I didn't realize. Yeah.
It's steak. I make a very nice steak, mashed potatoes, the works, nice medium rare on the steak. They like it carved and everything for them. You know, I gotta spoil them.
Wow.
You know, so.
I'm gonna come over for meals. That sounds great.
Invited anytime.
Thank
but you gotta supply the wine.
Okay. I'll bring the wine. So we're gonna do a round of rapid fire questions.
Whoa.
Yes. So I'm just gonna throw questions out there, and you're just gonna answer them the first thing that comes to your mind. It's usually, you know, it's an or question, or it's just a throw it out there question. So, are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Hit
I
me.
didn't tell you about this, so this is new for David. Okay. Texting or talking?
Talking.
Favorite day of the week?
Friday.
Favorite city in U.S. besides the one you live in?
Chicago.
Oh. Nickname your parents used to call you?
Tatala.
Oh. Would you rather be able to speak every language in the world or be able to talk to animals?
Talk to animals.
Me too. Favorite holiday?
Hanukkah.
How long does it take you to get ready?
10 minutes.
Scale of 1 to 10. This is related to your daughter. How good of a driver are you?
7.
At what age do you want to retire?
Now.
Invisibility or super strength?
Super strength.
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Cookies and cream.
Do you own a bicycle?
Yes.
Would you rather cuddle with a baby panda or a baby penguin?
Panda.
Scale of 1 to 10. How good are you at keeping secrets?
7.
This is a Disney question.
Whoa. Now you're going to
It's a Disney princess question. Ariel or Jasmine?
all the above.
Great. First celebrity crush?
Oh, Derek.
Oh. Dawn or dusk?
Dawn.
If you could travel back in time, what period would you go to?
Prehistoric.
Wow. Do you snore?
Depends who you ask.
Okay, we'll have to ask your wife. Place you most want to travel?
Italy.
Favorite junk food?
Doritos.
Yes. Favorite childhood TV show?
Brady Bunch.
Favorite season?
Spring.
Your last Halloween costume?
I had a big fro.
Cake or pie?
Oh, pie.
What kind of pie?
Apple.
Okay.
With ice cream.
Ice cream.
on top.
Okay. And it must be warm, the contrast.
100%.
Great. Or else I can't have you back on the show. Do you ever post inspirational quotes on social media?
No.
Great. That was it.
Do you ever post inspirational quotes on social media?
I used to.
Childhood crush.
Joey Lawrence.
Whoa.
Yeah, from Blossom.
Okay.
Hmm.
You know, I got to turn it on you.
I know. Were you holding those in your back pocket?
Whoosh.
So, one more question before we go. We have a lot of residents that are watching. Anything that you want to say to them right now? Things are different for them. Programs are different for them. Even coming down to rehab is different for them. And I know they made so many connections with you and their team. Anything that you want to just say to them for those people watching right now?
Hang on. It's a tough time. It's a tough time for everybody, but we're getting through it. You know, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and keep moving around, be safe, and soon enough, we'll be out and about doing what we need to do.
That's wonderful. Thank you, David, for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for turning the table on me a little bit, too.
Got to keep you honest, Olivia.
I know.
Got to keep you honest.
So you can see David around here wearing all of his many hats as he always does, making sure things at the home are running smoothly and continuing to be the community that we are. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And I'm sure we'll see him back. We're going to play more games.
Definitely. And I'm going to have the rapid fire ready for Olivia.
Thanks, David.
Thank you.
All right, and now for our positive news story. Cake shop employee drives 2 hours to deliver birthday cake to a family. Every year for as long as she could remember, Terry Zimmerman has gotten an ice cream cake from Haagen-Dazs for her husband's birthday. She didn't want this pandemic to change that, and it was made possible thanks to a wonderful act of kindness from a total stranger. Zimmerman's husband, Mark, is a pulmonologist working in the intensive care units of Overlook in Morristown and other hospitals in New Jersey. When Zimmerman decided it was time to order her husband's cake, all of the Haagen-Dazs locations in New Jersey were closed due to COVID-19. She went on the company's website and found the closest open location that was in Park Slope, New York. She called and asked if they would ship the ice cream she wanted with dry ice. They said they would not do that. She told the woman on the phone her husband's story. The employee, who was a 19-year-old, Farrell Sefer, told her not to worry, that she would drive the cake on her own time because she appreciated the work her husband was doing. The wife says, I was in complete disbelief, being that she did not know me or my husband, and I agreed thinking I would give her a nice big tip. When Sefer told her store manager about the order, he said the cake is on the shop. as a thank you for her husband's work. So Sefer made the over 2-hour commute to deliver the cake to a complete stranger. She also wrote a note on the box for the family. I can't express what this act of kindness and generosity means to me. Here I am just wanting to make my husband happy, who has to work on his birthday, and who has been working such long and hard hours during this pandemic. I never thought it would turn into 2 unbelievable acts of kindness and generosity, well above the call of duty. So there we go, a small act of kindness from unexpected places. That's our show for today. Remember to tune in to Channel 8 later today. We have Exercise with Deborah at 1:30, On a Musical Note with Peter at 3:30. And don't forget, you can catch this episode of Good Morning Hebrew Home again on Channel 88 at 6:30 or on YouTube. Join us again tomorrow with host David Pomeranz. Once again, this has been Olivia Cohen with Good Morning Hebrew Home. We will see you again tomorrow, same time, same place, same channel. Cohen out.
Hebrew home, good morning, Hebrew home. My heart is where the Hebrew home is. For where the heart is, that's where you find the Hebrew home. Hebrew home, good morning, Hebrew home. My heart,